Well, the task ahead of us is very simple, but at the same time very tricky as well. For we need 3 wins to guarantee ourselves a spot in the Enterprise National. Hello, welcome to Club One, Part 7 of the Globe Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our Enterprise National South playoffs against, obviously, first game is against Chelmsford. So to keep this try and keep this episode relatively short, because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to go into it and win all of our games and get promoted. There is one thing I did mention to you in the last episode. I did get given a new contract, another 1-year contract, which is very, very good. If we get promoted, I do get a wage rise, obviously, and there was a relegation wage drop, which I don't think is on there because we can't officially get relegated from the national sub. But it's good to have a new contract, and also I have completed my first coaching badge. I do have a national C license. Hopefully next season, and hopefully by the end of it, we'll have a national B license. So we are headed in the right direction. So the big question is, can we beat Chelmsford? This is the lineup. Hopefully, to do it, it will be Harrison goal, a back four of Smith, Lewis, Soda, and Henry. Colston and Pearson as the 2 wingers. Then we've got Watson, Salmon in the midfield. Then we've got Britton and Bates up front. Come on, lads. Let's get a massive win to get us into the semi-finals. Obviously, should we get through to the semi-finals, we will face Dorking, our arch rivals from the last game of the season. We need to get off to a good start. I do feel like we can beat Chelmsford because they're one of the teams we have beaten, I think, twice this season. Obviously, Dorking we lost against them once. Then obviously, should we get to the final, I don't know who we potentially face. I think Maidenhead is certainly one of the teams, but we'll worry about that should we get there. Britain has got the ball, and now we potentially look to go on the counter-attack. Britain still has the ball with the striker. Now it's a very, very poor effort. Do we have shoot on sight on? Do we? We shoot from distance and coverage. I'm going to go balance and out of possession. I do want to get stuck in because I don't really want to allow the Chelmsford players to get past our players really easily. I want to have them a little bit of a fight, and then hopefully we do try and put in some decent challenges. If it means committing a couple fouls and getting a couple yellow cards, so that's fine by me. I'm all for a bit of feistiness. We just need to not have as many long shots and start working the ball into the box a bit more. Watts has got the ball. Lovely ball. This could have been a lovely ball over to Pearson, but it needs a little bit more power and accuracy on the pass. Agu has got the ball for Chelmsford. Now to Hogan on the right side. Back to Agu. They're working the ball quite nicely, and they do let fire. And thankfully, the Chelmsford striker did fire his shot well over the top of the crossbar. We're halfway through the first half of our first round playoff against Chelmsford, and at the moment it's still goalless. Obviously, a draw isn't going to be ideal for anyone because that does mean it will end up going extra time, preferably straight to penalties. But I think it does end up going to extra time if the scores are still level at the end of 90 minutes. Come on, that should have been a cross into the box from Bates. Henry plays the ball to Pearson. He crosses it. Britain looking at the back post, but the defenders got there just in the nick of time. Salmon has got a goal and been a little fish. Josh Salmon has scored on his playoff debut for Weston-Super-Mare. He's come back a different player. I tell you what, this is only his second game for Weston-Super-Mare, and I'm starting to like him already. Josh Salmon, that is some hell of a finish. It reminds me of the recent goal finish against Plymouth. Very good. Very good shot that. I wasn't really expecting him to put the ball into the back of it. If that was any other player, like James Dodd, I'm sure he would have passed the ball, not shoot from there. But we are 1-0 up against Chelmsford. 10 minutes left to play of the first half. If we can just hold on to the lead at the moment, that is a very good save from Mark Harris, obviously our backup goalkeeper at the moment. Now we're promoted to first choice due to James Hilson's very unfortunate injury, obviously, which does leave him out. Potentially might miss the first couple of games of next season. Hopefully not. Hopefully he's fit in time for that, but he might not be. Coulson has got the ball, whips in, but it is a good save from a very easy catch from the Chelmsford goalkeeper. We do go into half time with the 1-goal advantage, which is very good. That's all I want, just to get into half time with a 1-0 lead, which is very, very good. If we can get the second goal, I start to feel a little bit more confident, because obviously the form in the past 5 games, it wasn't great. We've got to try and forget about that. Salmon plays the ball to Pearson, now to back to Henry, our left back, down to Soda, passing the ball quite well. Coulson has the ball down the right side, crosses it. Oh, I was so unlucky, but we do win the corner. Unfortunately, Football Manager's not going to show us the corner, because apparently didn't really lead to much. I would have liked to see it personally, but we are playing well at the moment. 35 minutes left to play. We have got another corner. Josh Salmon whips it in. That wasn't a bad delivery. Soda absolute blasts the ball into the back of it, and we are 2-0 up against Chelmsford with 35 minutes left to play. That's a great corner from Josh Salmon. Great delivery. It's a shame no one got on the end of it first time, but Soda with a brilliant chest down, and he's a centre back, by the way. And not a lot of people knew that, but he is the centre back, and that's a striker-esque finish. I mean, I could have done it better myself. Agu has got the ball. If we can, I think a 2-goal advantage is nice, but if Chelmsford get a goal, they are pretty much instantly back in the game. So we kind of need a 3rd goal just to really wrap up the game at the moment. But at the moment, we're in a good position. I think we are going to go through to the next round of the playoffs, which obviously if we do end up going through, which I'm sure we will, touch wood, hopefully we don't bottle it, we do play Dorking in the next round. We are going to make a couple of changes. Coulson is going to make way for Ollie Chamberlain, not having much game time at all because he's absolutely rubbish. I think he is one of a few players that are going to be leaving us at the end of the season. Miss Smith is also going to make way for McIntosh. I think Smith, along with many others, probably leaving us. He is 37 years old, so I suspect he's probably going to end up retiring at the end of this season. If he signs for anyone else, why? Just retire, hang up your boots, and become like maybe a coach for us. Maybe that might be his best career move. But we've got 15 minutes left to play of our first round tie of the playoffs against Chelmsford. I think it's safe to say we are going to go through to the semi-finals of this playoffs. So at the moment, this episode could be a triple header, which I don't know how that's going to work, but I think we are heading towards it. We are going to go through to the semi-finals. A win, it breeds confidence. A win. We haven't had a win in absolutely ages, but we needed to get one just to get the playoffs. Players' mentality boosted, because at the moment it's just a bit sluggish. But we got the win. It was definitely needed, but wow, I wasn't really expecting such a one-sided performance. But well, we are just I can't believe we're saying this. We're in the semi-finals of the National South playoffs, but if we can get the win against Dorking, we'll be one win away from reaching the Enterprise National. The lineup for our match against Dorking in the semi-finals will be Harrison goal, a back four Smith, Lewis, Soda, Martin, Coulson and Pearson as the 2 wingers, and midfield partnership of Stretton and Watts. There we've got Britton and Bates up front. Come on, lads. Let's get another win to seal our spot in the final of the Vanarama or Enterprise. I keep forgetting the sponsor of this league. It's Enterprise National South final. Come on, lads. One win and then we're in the final. But obviously, we know our last match against Dorking didn't go to plan. At least we don't have a kick clash this time, which is very, very pleasing. I don't know why. I don't know what happened in the previous game against Dorking. I can only assume it was just a minor or a major bug, but yeah, it didn't really seem to. Well, it did affect our performance a little bit because we gave away a penalty. I presume they pushed one of their players, thinking it was one of our players. But 15 minutes into the game, we're still goalless at the moment. But ideally, similar to the last game, similar to any game of the league season, I want to get the first goal, then I want to get the second goal of the game as well. Because if we do that, we probably will go on to win the game and probably get into the final of the National South playoffs. Rutherford has got the ball, as I thought we gave away a penalty there, but I think we caught ourselves a little bit lucky. They did run the ball out for a goal kick. We've got 20 minutes left to play of the first half. We created a few chances, but nothing really clear cut. Possession wise, it's not looking great. Dorking have had 78% of the possession. We've had 22. If we do end up winning this game, which at the moment, according to the stats, I don't think we will. But if we do win, it's gonna have to be a smash and grab, I reckon, unless we can get a goal in the closing stages of the first half. Lewis has got the ball, but couldn't quite find a Weston-Super-Mare player he was hoping to find. But Semenyo has got the ball. Pearson, that's what I was looking for. Just a clean, simple tactical challenge to stop Dorking from going on a attack. Couple minutes left to play of the first half, and we do go into half time with goalless, which is quite something. It's been a while since we've been into half time with a goalless at draw at the moment, but I think I think we will get. I don't know if we're going to grab a goal this game, but I'm hoping we do because I'd love it if we could get promoted. Absolutely love it, but at the moment I just don't think. I don't think we will. It would be the worst thing not getting promoted because I don't think our squad is. Well, we don't really have a squad for next season. We've got a couple players, but a few players. But we've actually got three players for next season. Josh Salmon, we have given him a new contract for next year. He's not going to improve as far as the standard goes because he is 4 stars ability, 4 stars potential. But I think he'd definitely be a useful player to have in the squad, whether he's first choice or not. But yeah, he'll certainly be a great player for us next year in the Vanarama South. Not such a great player in the Vanarama National or the Enterprise National, but let's just see what happens. Gallagher has got the ball. Can we potentially get his foot in? And that's a great save from Mark Harris. Don't know whether that shot was going in or not, but he made a great save. We've got 20 minutes left to go of our National South semi-final tie against Dorking. It's been mainly Dorking this game. We haven't had any chances. I mean, we are on a balanced mentality. Didn't really notice that at the time. I've just only noticed that now. Pearson has got the ball. That must have been a foul, surely, ref. Semenyo has got the ball. Come on, can we get it clear? We do. Watts clears outfield. Right, I think we are going to make a couple changes. I'm probably going to balance mentality. Pearson is going to make way for Dawes. I think Watts makes way for Josh Salmon. He can come onto that midfield. And I think we'll also get off Smith for McIntosh. Final 20 minutes left to play. We are going to move up to a positive mentality, just in the hope that helps us find the goal we need to send us through to the National South final. Dawes has got the ball, goes into the box. He's still got the ball. Oh my God, what a run from Will Dawes, who does let fire, and his shot does go right into the top right corner of the goal. And with 15 minutes left to play, we have taken a very unexpected worthy lead against Dorking Wanderers, and at the moment we are going through to the final. I mean, looking at the stats, we don't deserve it at all, but that switch to positive mentality has seemed to have done the trick. Jack Clark, it's probably not just Jack Clark, the former Leeds player, that he's got to be offside. A referee, how is that not disallowed? He looked way off. VAR, is there VAR in the playoffs? I don't think there is, but I don't think he is. I think that is a brilliantly timed run. We were just a little bit We were caught sleeping in the defence, and to be fair, I think Dorking do deserve a goal. Looking at the stats, they completely deserve the equaliser. Harris just get up and kick uphill. We've got Bates on the pitch. He hasn't done much the past few games, but hopefully he can get the goal. And surely that was a foul. And we look to be the defence is so slow. It's unbelievable. Carter has got the ball. Can we get the ball, please? Can we get it clear? Britain, upfield. Come on. That's a lovely ball to Bates. Come on. Stretton, Bates. Lovely ball out to Coulson. Britain is lurking in the middle. That was a pretty poor cross. Very poor. And it looks like it is going to extra time, which is not something we didn't want, albeit there is one more hide. Please don't you dare. To lose in the 92nd minute would be absolutely heartbreaking. And that is the end of the 90 minutes. I presume it is extra time, yeah. Extra time, then possibly penalties. Let's tell Marmsona to mark Alfie Rutherford because he's been their main danger man up front. He's a really good player. I wouldn't mind trying to sign it, but I don't think that's going to be possible. We are going to make a couple changes. Let's get on Brandon back for Lewis Britton, and I think final change for now will be Emlyn Lewis off for. Don't have a centre back on the bench. That's great. We'll get off Martin for Louis Henry or whatever his first name is. It is Louis Henry. I did get that one right. Come on. 5 minutes left to play of the first half of extra time. Still, at the moment, no goals in extra time yet. So it is heading towards a penalty shootout at the moment. There was only 1 minute of additional time. We played 108 minutes of that. So we played 3 minutes over, which is absolutely ridiculous. Mark Harris has got the ball, and I presume he did continue just to whip the ball upfield. But 10 minutes left to play of our semi-final tie against Dorking, and by the looks of it, I think it's heading towards a penalty shootout, which at the end of the day, I will completely take, because I don't think we're going to get don't think either team are going to get a second goal unless there's a final twist in the tail. Mark Harris has got the ball. Can he just whip outfield? He doesn't fall to a Weston-Super-Mare player, which is very unfortunate. Dorking have got the ball now with Semenya, now to Rutherford, their main danger man up front. Can we get the ball, please? Somebody put in a challenge, and he's got to be offside. Yes, it has been. It has been disallowed. Questionable goalkeeping for Mark Harris once again, but that's why he's our backup. That's why he never plays, because he's very questionable. And we've got a late corner. Coulson is going to whip it in. A goal here will absolutely lift the roof off the away end in this stadium. Coulson whips in. Come on, somebody. Coulson. Oh, thought that looked like such a great cross. Again, we've got finally got composure. Last time it went to a penalty shootout, which was off camera, we didn't have any of this. I was just picking from a blind squad. So can we sort it? Kind of sorted by composure. Let's get Josh Salmon on a penalty. He's only 18. He'll probably wreck his confidence if he misses. And we'll get Marcel McIntosh. No, we'll get Marcel McIntosh. Louis Henry on the 6th penalty. Should we get there, then the rest of them can just fight it out. We are the underdogs going into this penalty shootout, because obviously I'm not holding much confidence with this one, but if we can beat them, it would be absolutely wonderful. Carter steps up for Dorking. Harris does dive the right direction, but couldn't quite get his hands on the ball. And who's our first player? Why was Harris walking towards the ball? Coulson is our first penalty taker. Will he score it? Let's find out. Come on. Coulson puts it into the bottom right corner. Completely unstoppable, that penalty. Absolutely wonderful. I wish the players could hurry up with their centre circle walk. Rutherford with Dorking's second penalty. Come on, Harris. Be the hero. He saved it. He has saved it. we are still in this penalty shootout. If we score this, we're not in the driving seat, but it gives us a pretty early advantage. Josh Salmon is going to step up. I didn't think he was the second penalty taker, but he scores it nonetheless. We are in the lead, 2-1, and at the moment we are going through to the final, which is completely unexpected considering the end of the league form. What's it? 5 defeats in a row. Prior, oh my god, he's put it wide. I can't believe what I'm about to witness. If we score this, we haven't won the shootout, but we are pretty close. McIntosh steps up for the penalty. Will he score it? Yes, he can. He puts it into the top left-hand corner, and we are just potentially one save or one goal away from getting into the playoff final, which I didn't think it was going to be possible. Come on, please. He hasn't. He's missed. He scored it. Dorkin players did score his penalty. Hyra Harris couldn't quite make the save. Once again, did dive in the right direction, which is it's all right, but it's all right diving in the right direction. But he just didn't make the save. But Louis Henry steps up to be the hero in the shootout, and he does put the ball into the back of the net, and we are in to the final. Good God, that was a very tense semi-final, but that's what they are all about. We did it. We are through on penalties, but we are into the final of the National South playoffs, which, oh my God, I can't believe it. I did not think that was going to be possible, but we are just one win away, and then we're in the National League. The lineup for Panorama South, or Enterprise South, playoff final. It is Harrison goal, a back four of Smith, Lewis, Soda, and Henry, Colson and Pearson as the two wingers, Stretton and Watson in the midfield. Then we've got strike force of Lewis Britton, Brandon back. Unfortunately, Morgan Bates did pick up a slight injury in training. I think he can play, but I'm just not going to risk it. Why do we have 6 players? Will Dawes could be the other player on the bench. Let's get the win. Obviously, you know the drill. A win will see us get promoted. A very unexpected promotion, because I didn't think it was going to be possible due to the, obviously, I mentioned it before, the reset form at the end of the season. Is that snow? Is it snowing? I think it's snowing. It's in May. We're in May. It can't be snowing. Oh, that is just ridiculous. But we are in England. We are in the North End, wherever we are in England, Maidenhead, or wherever we're playing. I hope it's not at the Maidenhead Stadium. So I thought it was going to be in the neutral. I thought we were playing at Wembley. Oh, I was going to get all excited about that. But actually, I think we probably should be. This is a player final. We should be on a positive mentality. We've not had the best of starts, 0 shots, but thankfully it's still goalless. But if we can, like I say, with all the games, if we can get the first goal of this game, particularly this game, hopefully we do go on and win the game. We need to be up at least 1 or 2 goals up by half time. And Fosu has cut open our defence. Oh my God, Harris has been let off like a. He's been let off. He's really lucky, because that was a horrific dive. It was basically an open goal. Harris does rip the ball upfield. Britton tries to get his head onto it. Stretton whips upfield. Oh my God, the goalkeeper's made an absolute howler. Colson, it's still got the ball. Can we get the ball into the box? Colson cuts inside. Oh, Britton, but it does come off a Maidenhead defender, and we did win the corner, and nothing, I don't think anything came from it. Fosu has got the ball. Can we get in a tackle? Please, come on. Please, somebody just get stuck in. Just somebody take their legs out. Win the header. Well done, Britton. Not well done, Britton, because he headed it straight to a Maidenhead player. And they do let fire, and thankfully their shot was well over the top of the crossbar. 20 minutes left to go of the first half. We've had 3 shots, 0 on target. It's not ideal, but we are slowly but surely improving, but Maidenhead with a strike, and they had 2-3 strikes in a row, and then unfortunately one of their strikes did go into the back of it. Josh Uberman does put Maidenhead 1 goal up in the playoff final to probably, I reckon Maidenhead will probably end up going on to win it. If we could get an equaliser before half time, that would be absolutely fantastic. But at the moment, I just don't see that happen. Umara is for a goal. That's a good save from Mark Harris, obviously our goalkeeper this game. If we had our other goalkeeper not injured and playing, I suspect it'd be a different story. I expect we wouldn't be in the playoffs. I expect we would have won the league if he was didn't get crippled and injured. But we are 1-0 down at halftime in the snow. It's either snowing or raining, but it does look like snow. We have been a little bit unlucky. Henry has got the ball, plays the ball to back. If we could get a goal straight from kickoff, that would be lovely. I thought we had won the foul. Usually a highlight straight from kickoff goes straight to, doesn't really come to much, but this highlight is going on for quite a long time. Gill has got the ball. Can we get in the tackle, please? Umara is for a goal. My good God, it's happened again. He did it in the first half, but didn't score. Did it this half, but he scores from it. It's too easy. So that's your man, Miles. Come on. Gotta do better than that. What do we have to get stuck in on? We don't. Maybe we should do that. We are going to encourage shots from distance because we need as many shots as possible. Henry has got the ball. If we can get a goal here, I think we'll be... Got to be joking. Got to be joking. We've hit the crossbar. A goal there would have been absolutely fantastic. A goal probably puts us back into the game. But I don't think... It's just going to... It's too little too late, I guess. But... Oh... It's so frustrating, this game already. It really is. But Coulson is going to make way for Will Dawes. I think Bates probably comes on for back just to inject it. Actually, you know what? We'll undo that change. Back is going to move out to the target forward. Bates is going to come on for Lewis Britton. Come on. We've got half an hour left to play. We're still theoretically in the time. We just need to get a goal as soon as possible. And I dread to think if Maidenhead get a third goal from this corner, it is probably all over. Come on. Yes, Weldon Harris, get the ball upfield. Come on. We've got no time to waste. Just get the ball upfield. You could use your area a little bit more, but Morgan Bates is so small. He doesn't win anything in the air. We are going to go to a attacking mentality just in the hope we can get a goal within the next 5 minutes. Would be absolutely lovely, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think we are going to lose this playoff final. I'm amazed we even got to the playoff final, but I don't think it's going to happen this year in the first season. It was probably too much to ask on this squad. And Pearson, again, it's just an absolute snapshot. Try and keep them down a little bit, but I'm all for the long shots. But as long as if they're on target, they're great. If they're off target, what's the point? Pearson, Stretton has got the ball now to Soda. Lewis, get the ball upfield. If we can get a goal from this highlight, there might still be a chance. Dawes has got the ball. Put it across goal. Bates has put the ball into the back of the net. We've got 15 minutes left to grab a equaliser. That's all I want. Go to extra time. Then we can win it from there, hopefully. Come on, we are staying on a attacking mentality. Unless we get to the 87th minute and we haven't scored another goal. I think we'll stay on attacking mentality. I don't really want to go to very attacking because we did that once. I think we did it against Torquay, went to a very attacking, and it didn't really, it just went to pot from there. Dawes plays the ball to Watts. Back has got the ball. Now to Watts. Lovely ball. I hope he's on. No, he wasn't. He was offside, unfortunately. Hopefully there is more highlights to come. Oh my God, that was a great free kick. It's a shame we didn't really see the whole free kick. We just saw the shot. go straight towards the goalkeeper. But well done, Soda. Good header. Can we get in a tackle, please? Come on. Gil has got the ball. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. Don't like it at all. Don't like that. Sam Barrett puts the ball into the back of it to make it 3-1 to Maidenhead. This squad needs major improvement if we want to get promoted next year. Major improvement is needed, but I guess it's just a new goalkeeper that we need, because Mark Harris clearly isn't good enough for this league, and we are defeated in the playoff final. We gave it our best chance, but it's just unfortunate. We left it just a little bit too late. If we had gone into the playoffs with a little bit of decent form, i.e., not losing 5 games on the draw, a 6-match winless run, doesn't help any team. But if we won those 5 games, we'd probably be up, no problem. But it's just unfortunate. So I will see you all in the next episode, where we are going to have a major squad rebuild in the hopes we get promoted to the National League next season. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.